Hi everybody, welcome to Channel 23. I'm Dave Kump with the Cars Club, Carlsbad Automotive Restoration Society. Welcome to our 20th annual car fair. We've got all kinds of cars here today. We've got mid-50 Chevys, we got new Chevys. There's a nice new Chevy Camaro, 53 Pontiac, long bed 55 Chevy truck. One of my favorites, a chopped 49 Mercury. Got a whole row of Mustangs here. Let's take a look at one of these. Now this one's had a lot of custom work on it, and it is just gorgeous. This is the Celine Mustang. Notice the doors open like a Mercedes. Well done. Looks beautiful. Are you the owner of this car?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk to the owner a minute. Tell us a little bit about the car and what you did to it.
We're looking at a 2001 Ford Mustang. It's a replica of a Celine. It's a Celine Interceptor, as you can see by the windshield.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We have the cop lights. We have a full working siren with the Lambo doors. We got the front screws, the side screws, lower screws.
Gorgeous.
We're representing El Paso, Sun City Stangs. President of Sun City Stangs. You want to say a word to the people from Carlsbad?
Oh, President, we love to get clubs here because they all come at the same time, so it makes it easier for the judges. You're all in the order. So, tell us a little bit about your club.
Sun City Stangs, had it for about 7 years now, going strong, well over 100 Mustangs, range all over the Southwest. We have a lot of Fort Bliss soldiers, a few of my soldiers here today, part of Sun City Stangs. They range all over the U.S. We got them from Wisconsin, Chicago, I mean, all over the world, you know, pretty much trying to make this a national club. Founded in El Paso.
That's great. I got to tell you, and we love to see you guys come here. You know, a lot of these people come from a long way. El Paso, you guys probably came almost 200 miles from wherever you were in El Paso to here. Not to mention wandering around town trying to find a place, but look at these cars. Let's walk down the row. Thank you, guys. All right, got a whole row of Mustangs here. Look at this. We got 90s Mustangs, early 2000s. We got more current ones, 2009, 2010s. Take a look at that Chevy truck over there. That turquoise color is classic. Now that's a classic truck. Let's go over there. Look at this rock climber here. I'll bet that truck can go anywhere. And of course, one of my favorites of all time, 49 Mercury Chop. Look at this. Can't get your head through that window.
Yeah, stick your head through that window.
I tried. Modern V8 engine, all customized, custom bumper. A regular work of art. Frenched antennas, that's what called Frenching when you put the holes in there. As well as the tail lights. The tail lights are Frenched in also. These are 59 Caddy tail lights. Makes for a nice custom touch. All right, look at these lowriders over here. And one of the unique things about lowrider folks is that they also work on these custom bikes. Take a look at this. These are real works of art. They don't ride these, they just show them off. Okay, and if you look, most of these lowriders have hydraulics. This is perfect for raising the height when you're driving, lowering the car when you're showing. Lots of exotic paints that they use on these. They even paint some of their toys to match the cars. And another gorgeous customized bicycle. Beautiful. All right, back over on this side, we got some of the more traditional cars. Here's a Datsun. Nice light blue, white racing stripe.
But anyway,
Beautiful setup. Original engine.
okay, and if we're gonna go bold after this.
This one's a 2-seat roadster. So this is a true sports car.
Oh, go for it.
We have a sporty car with a 72 Mustang. Nice hard top, got a vinyl roof. Pretty much all original. This is how this car came. Look at that engine bay. That engine bay is so clean. And these are people that drive these cars. And notice that they take great pains to keep everything clean. Now, I talked to this owner earlier, and he's owned this car since day one. He bought it in 1972. He's got all the paperwork here, all the paperwork that came with the car. He's even got the business card of the guy who sold him the car back in 1972. That's amazing. And he kept it all. Another gorgeous Mustang. This one's got the new 5.0 liter V8. Beautiful car. It's a nice 2012. This is brand new. We get cars of every age here. We've got 1929 Ford Model A's here today, all the way up to the 2012 Mustang. This is great. If you like pickups, here's another pickup. Beautiful Chevy. Another Chevy Nova next to it.
Yeah, that's where I found the mini tubs that I want to see.
Fancy model. Scottsdale was
I like
an
the front
upscale
end.
model.
The
for
front
Chevy.
end setup that they have.
Beautiful. And this one's all stock. This one's got a little bit of customizing to it and a newer engine. It's a Chevy Nova. Nice lightweight car. Put a big engine in these and they go fast. They go real fast. Another Chevy truck. Got your Ford Mustang. We got lowriders with hydraulics again. Look at it. Another Mustang hardtop. Beautiful. Nice color. And over here, nice customized lowrider. Got the hydraulics to keep it up off the ground or lower it down to the ground. Beautiful lowrider back there. And look what we got here. 56 Chevy that somebody wants to sell. I can't believe that. That's such a beautiful car. Of course, what they probably have in mind is another project or another car that's even better. A lot of people do that. Mustang Cobra. What an engine. This engine has over 500 horsepower. It's a screamer. This car climbs up to the Shelby if it's a 2012. They will hit 200 miles an hour if you dare. Most people don't. Nice customized mid-50 Chevy pickup. This one happens to be a 56. Beautiful yellow. Look how deep. Look at that engine. Look at the chrome. There's so much chrome on there. I don't see anything plain. Everything, even the fans, chrome. Oh, and the street rods. Another one of my favorite genre. Now, a lot of people think street rods are, you know, they think of 32 Fords, 34 Fords. This one happens to be a Dodge. This is a 34 Dodge. A little bit different than the Fords and Chevys. Nice waterfall looking grill. Beautiful customized engine. Looks like a 350 Chevy. And that grill is just gorgeous. Very nice. Great job. Oh, this looks like a lady's favorite. A tea bucket. The T-Boxes are very popular. Have always been very popular. Not when it's raining though, but it's lightweight. You got a big engine, very fast. And they put big wheels on it to make it very stable. Great looking car, great looking engine. I think we have the owner over here. Let's talk to him.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
Hi, I'm Dave.
Dave, I'm Dusty.
Dusty?
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
a little bit about your T-Bucket.
Okay, it's all custom made by me. The frame's been stretched 10 inches, custom fabricated for everything that's on it. The cab's stretched 6 inches for more room, and everything was done by me except for the upholstery on the car. So I built it for my wife, mainly because she had to have it pink and I didn't want it pink, but I like it now.
Well,
That's
yeah,
all I can
it's
say.
one you get used to.
Yeah, I got a 350 Chevrolet engine here, about 350 horses.
That's
what
great.
we're running. We're running a total performance front end on it, axle, which I've had chromed all of that.
I bet you can lift the front end off the ground.
No, it's a little heavier than that.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I used a heavier frame on it.
Okay.
But my wife named the car, and that's what it's been ever since.
What did
So,
she name him?
Tequila Rose.
Tequila Rose.
Yeah,
Beautiful name.
Yeah,
A Tequila Rose
Yeah.
T-Bucket.
from that right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I've got pictures in here where I built it stage by stage, 2.5 years.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Not many people do that much work on their own, but you did great.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Here we have an icon of the 50s, a 1957 Chevy. Beautiful. This is one of the classic cars of the 50s that made people car lovers. Hey, do one of you guys own the Chevy here?
No, sir. This guy right here in the straw hat right there, he's the one that owns it.
Oh, okay. What about the T-Bucket?
Yes, sir. I own the T-Bucket.
Oh, this is yours?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know what I like about this? He put a Ford in a Ford. See, he's got a Cobra engine package on that. Is it a 289, 302?
No, it's a 302 Cobra.
302
It's
Cobra.
actually one of the four. I think they said it's the fourth Shelby Cobra engine made out of 7 of them.
Wow. This is great.
That's what the paperwork says.
See, this is what I like. Too many people put those Chevy engines in those Ford bodies,
Yeah, yeah.
and because it's easy. But
Now, this here, they say it's
this
putting
put
out
a little
about
work.
347 horsepower.
347 horsepower.
Yeah, the
That'll get you
the
going down the
engine
road.
actually come out of a circle track car in Arizona.
What's it weigh?
1,850 pounds.
1,850 pounds, about half of a regular car.
Yes, sir.
And this is just gorgeous. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And then we go from something that's older
Yeah,
to something very new. Here's a nice new Camaro.
got a
Beautiful.
That's the Transformer.
Look at that engine. And this is a 2012 Camaro. Very nice.
Check that out, Nick. It's
You know, the
Transformers.
nice thing about some of these newer cars like this, it already looks like the top is chopped.
Oh, well, this one's got Transformer stickers on it.
Low profile. Looks good. Nice 1980 Chevy El Camino. This has got the V6 engine, plenty of power. Look how customized that is. It's got a full breathing air cleaner in it. Got all the pulley setups customized. Nice. Even got air conditioning. This car is drop dead gorgeous. Oh, this is owned by a friend of mine, Kent Waller, one of my neighbors. You know, maybe we get somebody. Carol, come here a second.
No.
Oh, yes. Here's Kent's wife, Carol. I bet you can tell us a little bit about the El
I
Camino.
can tell you nothing other than my husband's been working on it for
100 years.
over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
It's been redone and redone.
I know. Can't leave well enough alone. That's the trouble with car guys.
And he just got it all put back together in the last month or so.
And look at this. It's great. It's got a standard transmission in it too.
Yeah.
4-speed.
Okay.
Wow. Don't see many of these with a 4-speed. That's great. I like the color scheme. Did you help pick out the color scheme on this?
No, I think those were original colors.
Really?
To my knowledge.
Wow, it's very nice. Nice. Did the vinyl roof come with it too?
It had an original vinyl roof and heat reinsulator.
All right, take a look at this 1957 Chevy pickup. From the front, looks like an ordinary Chevy pickup, but let's take a look at the back here. Look at this sweeping line all the way to the back. The customized tail lights. It looks customized, but this is actually how it came from the factory. It's gorgeous. This is a Chevy Cameo. It was a specialty pickup back in the 50s, and they didn't make a whole lot of them, so they're rare. But we love these sort of things. I mean, they came from the factory with that design on them, and they're special, and they need to be taken care of, just like all special cars. Okay, look at the back end of this truck. This is a mid-60s Ford truck. Nice, customized. Yeah, got some graphics in the back there. Let's walk around this side. Nice custom dual pipe. Beautiful paint. Look at that red paint. This guy's a fan of ZZ Top. You can tell from the seats. The ZZ on the seats is a giveaway. Take a look at this. And the engine? Immaculate. Spectacular. And right next to it, same guy owns this car. I happen to have one of these too. I have a 66 Ford Fairlane. Mine's not a convertible though. This is a beautiful convertible. Wire wheel covers. Nice sleek lines. Interior, impeccable. I don't care. And you can't get colors like that in interiors anymore. Everything's gray or black or brown. Back in the 60s, you could get 20 different combinations of colors for the interior and exterior. Amazing. Nice sweeping lines. And these cars were great road cars. They're heavy enough to ride comfortably, and yet, if you got a small enough engine, it's got decent gas mileage. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. Oh, PT Cruisers. Now, who would have thought these would be that popular so soon? But they are. They're becoming classic cars in their own right. And the PT Cruiser people they're maniacs when it comes to PT Cruisers. They love them. They'll do all kinds of custom work. And there's a lot of PT Cruiser clubs around the country. And we have one here locally. And these people are from the local PT Cruiser club. All right, PT Cruiser, what a great car. Hey, you got a local club? Call them if you got a PT Cruiser. They'd be glad to have you join. I got to show you something. Take a look at this down here. Now here's a classic street rod pickup. Look at this. Beautiful. Now this is rather unique. You expect a big V8 engine in these cars. This one's got a 2.3 liter Ford. Gets great gas mileage on the highway. Oh, and we got Snoopy in the passenger seat here. And this is a pickup. Got a short box pickup back here with beautiful woodwork. Now the nice thing about hot rodding is that you can do all kinds of things. Any kind of hot rod. We can go from this to this over here. This is what's called a rat rod. Now the rat rod, you notice he's got a very nice engine. The engine's in good shape. Homemade headers. Look at that. With the muffler attached right to the headers. Nothing fancy about this. It's got all primer. It's been lowered to the ground. Sits on the ground. And in fact, this one has carpets. A lot of them I don't see with carpets. But these are done on a shoestring budget. You can get some very nice rides and not spend a whole lot of money. But this is a unique class of its own. The Rat Rod is a very popular car these days, and like I said, you put the nice powerful engine in it, and then no cheap and no frills on the rest of the stuff. There's no air conditioning in these cars. You won't find that. And yet, everybody loves them. Oh, here we go. This is what street rods are made out of. Now, most people won't take a car that looks this good and make a street rod out of them. That'd be a crime. But this one is I believe what they call a cabriolet. It's convertible. It's a Model A Roadster. And in beautiful shape. Now this is actually a reproduction. I just realized that when I turned around the corner here. This is one of the Shea cars, I believe. They made these in the early 80s. It's got a 2.3 liter Ford inline engine, and it was made to look like a early Model A car, and it does. It looks just like it until you open the hood, but it's a beautiful car. It makes for a nice custom ride. So we have such a big variety at this car show that if you come down here, make sure if you didn't make it this year, make sure you make it next year, because you're going to find something you like, and in fact, you're going to find half a dozen things you like, maybe a dozen. I know I do every year. There's always a car that I like to drive home, and you better not leave your keys in it.
Not very good shocks.
Hey Tony, what are you doing? Are you going to buy this car or something?
Well, actually, it's my birthday today.
It's your birthday today.
55, and brought my mom out here to show her the cars.
Tina, I got a hold of Jerry.
Come here,
We're
Mom.
celebrating my mom's 75th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Your birthday's on the same
No,
day?
no, but she lives over in Marble Falls, so
Texas.
my brothers and sisters all come down, so I'm hosting her birthday today.
You glad to be at the car show?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Enjoy it.
What do you think?
It's beautiful. It's great. This is a wonderful.
What's your favorite car?
Oh, they're all. I did some Mercury over here. You know, that 55 Mercury. 49 Mercury.
49 Merc.
Oh, the red one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we looked at that one earlier. Remember, it's got the chop top and
Oh yes.
nothing like a customized 49, 50, 51 Mercury. It's great.
Oh yes.
What did you bring here today?
I brought the 1931 Plymouth Roadster, PA Roadster.
Oh yeah, gold colors,
Dark blue with gold fenders.
gold fenders, and gorgeous car.
Very unusual car. There's not many Plymouth Roadsters.
That's right.
That era. So
We got a Dodge hot rod over here. We don't see many of those either. You know, most people expect them to be 32, 34 Fords. Sometimes a Chevy, but when you see a Dodge or Plymouth, everybody gets excited about it. It's great.
absolutely.
How about the rest of the show? What else do you like?
Oh,
The great grandkids like the bikes. You know, the lowrider bicycles.
lowrider
Yes.
bikes, yeah.
That really.
and I've been real fond of the 58 Chevy Impalas. There's a blue and white one over there.
Yeah, I knew we have one here today, yeah.
And then the one over by us is the coral color.
Coral color, yeah.
58. Is it Impala
Bel Air.
or Bel Air?
Oh, I know that one too.
Very, very pretty car. All the nice looking cars and all the colors. Some very, very unique stuff you don't see out very often.
We were talking about that earlier. You used to be able to get 20 different combinations of interiors. Now you get 3. You get gray, black, or tan.
Right.
And
And your favorite color is black.
yeah, and it's just not like that anymore. So it just
Now this is a great venue for families. You know, I've got great grandkids here, and
oh yeah, we got games for them to play. We got chili to eat.
I talked my sister in to bring her car from Rio Rancho, Raton. She's bought the 29 Mercedes Roadster.
Oh, okay,
It's parked behind mine.
I saw that.
And then my other sister from Las Cruces brought her 77 Cadillac.
Yeah,
from Las Cruces.
yeah. You know, there's so many cars here. I'm trying to keep them straight in my head now, and it's almost impossible. This is a 34 Ford. Now a lot of it is custom work. This didn't originally come as a Woody, but it's been customized, and the woodwork is just gorgeous. I want to show you something on this. Look at these custom handles, the custom wood. You got to see how this wood is put together, bent. No, we got the wait. Come here a second. We have the owner right here. Stan, tell us about the car.
1934 Ford Woody. It's handmade, custom body, blonde maple, all steel. The parts that are steel are all steel. 350 transmission, means it's automatic. Air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, 4-wheel disc brakes, air conditioning, I said, power seats, power door locks, modern car underneath, nostalgia on top.
Tell them how you found the car. I like this story.
I found this car in my hometown of 7,500 people being built in a barn by a gentleman over there. Didn't think I could buy it. It was already sold to somebody in California. Didn't show up for the car. Luckily, I bought it.
In his hometown of 7,500 people. This is the kind of car stories you love to hear. How we came by.
In a barn.
You know, I always like to hear somebody say, yeah, I got this car for $500. I only put $500 into it, and now it's worth $40,000. Doesn't happen often, but every once in a while you get lucky. Now, I'm sure he didn't pay $500 for the car, but
A little more than $500.
but he did get lucky.
Yes, I did get
Because
lucky.
the guy that was going to buy it didn't buy it. All right, where we go? Oh, gee, almost missed this one. Look at this. Look at that paint on this Camaro. Isn't that gorgeous? Fully chromed engine. This is a '68 Camaro Rally Sport. The interior been redone like the original. Yeah, take a look at this. Take a look at this interior. Been redone like the original. The seats, same pattern. It is a beautiful car. I'll guarantee that paint is an original color, but it suits the car perfectly. And it's got the modern wheels on it. They look like 18s to me. And the back end, nice, smooth, functional. Got your spoiler back here like every sports car should have. And it's got a lot of muscle. Modern 383 engine in it. I guarantee you it'll lose rubber all over the road if you want it to. Alright, there's our club logo. Carlsbad Automotive Restoration Society. We've done this show for 20 years. Most of the time it's been here at the beach. Love it. Now this car is a 2002 Thunderbird. Oh, this guy also sells carburetors. He rebuilds carburetors, sells them. And the guy happens to be me, by the way. And that's my car. Beautiful car. A modern classic is what I call it. It's got all the lines, all the standing cues that the original Thunderbird had. Even has the porthole window. Beautiful. This has a removable top that happens to weigh exactly the same, 85 pounds, as the original hard top on the original Thunderbird. Beautiful. Got the round tail lights in the back, smooth lines. Something you don't see on newer cars. This car looks like it's going fast even when it's standing still. Now, Let's see, I hope we can. We got judges out judging the cars. Maybe we can find one or two of them to give us a little bit about what they think about the cars, and maybe we can talk to somebody who's a restorer, and we can get some of the scoop on them on how they do it. All right, Kevin.
Hey, Dave.
Good to see you. How's the car doing?
Oh, it's great. It's a lot of fun.
Just making sure everything's in ship shape.
Yeah, we're
all right.
a great day down here at the car fair. So, car show, it's been going good.
All right, Kevin. You know, I know you got this car. How many years ago now?
We've had it about 10 or 12 years now, I guess.
10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Now, it's not the same as when you first got it. You did some additions and
right.
little updates on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you've done.
Well, a lot of the car was already done when I got it, but I added some extra chrome features that the car didn't have initially. The car's a 53 Pontiac, and so back then it was like whoever has the most chrome wins, and so chrome was a big deal. So a lot of chrome accessories, bumper guards, those kinds of things.
Remember that, folks. Whoever has the most chrome wins. So these bumper guards here is what you added to.
Right. We added that, the crossbar, the bumper guards themselves, the bumper pieces here on top that sit on the corners, the bumper corner pieces. And one of the features that was kind of unique for Pontiac is the lighted hood ornament.
When you turn lighted hood ornament.
When you turn the hood ornaments on, or the headlights on, the hood ornament would light up the face of the Indian chief.
And it still works, right?
So it still works, yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, let's go over this way around the car. What's nice about these cars, not only do you have chrome, but you got a lot of stainless steel down the sides. The stainless steel trim, the mud guard, all that.
Yeah, fender skirts were big on cars in the 50s as well. That was a big deal.
And they were usually optional, right?
Right.
And some of the stainless pieces were optional also.
Right. Yeah, and this is a custom Catalina, so it's a little bit step up. They put in some little extra trim on it, that kind of thing, to kind of set it apart. So
nice, sleek lines. Got lots of stainless steel, lots of chrome. The back too. Okay, I assume these are additions that you had.
That's correct. The same bumper guards and crossbar piece, and the exhaust deflectors, Pontiac exhaust deflectors, added those on there as well.
Those are, and they got the Pontiac logo on it, the Indian head.
The license plate is interesting too. Actually registered to the car with the New Mexico license plate from 1953, and it's an Eddy County plate. The 3 tells you the first letter there is a 3, first number there's a 3.
So you can actually register the car under this plate?
Yes.
A 1953 New Mexico license plate.
Right,
That's
and
cool.
Eddy County, number 3 there shows that in 1953, Eddy County was the 3rd largest county in New Mexico. So that's the significance
That's where the
of the
3
plate.
comes up.
Yeah.
Once again, over here on the other side of the band shell.
I noticed you got the backup lights.
Yeah, that was sort of a new feature in the early 50s. Originally, cars didn't have backup lights, but they added that in.
The rear logo.
Working on tallying up the votes.
And let's take a look at the interior.
Whoa! Somebody's car show flyer.
Yeah. Now this is a custom interior, right? It's a little different than
It's a little different than the original. It's been replaced. I probably originally had a leather interior, but that's been redone.
Dash is gorgeous
It
too.
has aftermarket air conditioning, so that helps.
Under the dash, air conditioning.
Yeah. And
where'd you get this?
Oh, that's just a little picnic basket, car auto picnic basket, picked up at a resale shop.
Wow, that's got to be, what, 1950s maybe?
Yeah, vintage 50s.
So it goes with the car.
It goes with the car, yeah.
That's perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
And the sun visor.
The sun visor, yeah, it's got an exterior sun visor, which really helps keep the car cool, and also keeps glare out. And so it's got interior visors as well. One of the cool features is right here on the dash above the steering wheel. You see a little prism there, and if you have an exterior sun visor, you have to have a prism, because if you pull up to a traffic light, you can't see when the light changes. And so you have to look at that prism, and that prism allows you to see the traffic light and see when it changes, so you can...
Well, that's cool. So you see it change from red to green just by looking at the prism.
Yeah.
What a great feature.
Yeah.
That's just outstanding. That's the kind of thing you don't see on modern cars. It's just great. That's why we love these cars so much. They had special features. You don't see them anymore. People loved them, and you just got to have them. You just got to keep these cars. You got to keep them on the road. You got to keep them running. Actually, this is your a daily driver for you, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. I drive it fairly often. It's not a trailer queen. It's driven around town.
And that's great, because even though you drive it all the time, you keep it in this beautiful shape, and that's just so admirable.
Well, thanks. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of great people in our club and a lot of nice cars, and so it's a lot of fun.
All right.
One thing I might mention, this car was, not this particular car, but this model of car was recently finished.
Hemmings Motor News?
Was on Hemmings Motor News, and so that was pretty cool. I thought that my model car got featured on Hemmings Motor News.
Oh, and I remember looking at this and then saying, is that Kevin behind the wheel there?
Yeah.
But it's not.
That's not.
It goes to show you, there's more than one out there.
That's right.
There aren't many, but there's a few of them out there.
A few of them left.
All right. Well, this is the show, folks. If you're not here, you missed it. It's a great thing. It's a lot of fun. You got something for everybody. And we're going to do this again next year. This is our 20th show. We're going to do 21 next year. If you missed it this year, make sure you make it next year. You can't help but get nostalgic when you see these old cars and the hot rods and even the newer cars that you really want. So, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
And
enjoyed it.
Folks, we'll be seeing you again.
I'm Joe Rodriguez. I'm from Carlsbad, and this is an awesome car show, the best that I've ever seen since I've been in Carlsbad, and I come every year. So this is great, getting bigger. I'm glad to see Carlsbad, cooperating and putting on this type of show for the people, and you can see the crowd is really appreciative. This car here is just my car. I just got this car. I've had others, but this is my favorite, and it's a muscle car. It's a stroke 383 and 1970 Chevelle. Rated up just perfect. It's a Pro Street car. It's just a gorgeous car. Like I said, I've had it about 4 months. Yes, and everything is basically original. I haven't done anything to the interior. It's actually all original. It's been repainted and outside, but otherwise it's just a great car. But for a car enthusiast, you can't ask for anything better. But okay, I've been asked a question about these cars and what would entail and what would it cost you to have one of these cars. Okay, this car here, the engine work, transmission work, rear end work, you're looking at around $15,000 just for that. Now you go buy the car and you're looking at, if you say you buy a junker or whatever it is and you fix it, do what you did to this one, paint it, reupholster it, the whole 9 yards, you're looking at another 15 grand. So a car like this would run you about $25,000 to $30,000, and simply because it's a modified car. It's not at the higher end. But okay, for comparison's sake, let's go look at a one that's actually an original car. Yes, for comparison's sake, and I'll introduce the original owner here a little bit. But as far as compared to my car, this is another 1970 Super Sport. And this car here is an original all the way around, except it's been repainted and the engine's done a little bit of work to it. But it's what we call a matching numbers car. And because of that, that means the engine goes with the body, that everything was there originally from the factory. You're looking at now 50 grand on up. So with that said, here's the owner. He can tell you the rest of it.
This is a 1970 Chevelle SS. 396. It's been in the family since about 1980. My cousin owned it before I did, and I took it from him. I've done a little hopping up on it because I like to drag race. So the motor's has some modification, has a different cam and different intake and headers and exhaust, and makes it go a little bit faster, and it's a little nicer. I've got the stock wheels on it, which is what it actually came with. Different tires, of course, but they're 14-inch wheels. It's very hard to get tires for them anymore. So normally when I run around on the street, I have different wheels and tires. They're a little more safe for high horsepower cars. The car is a very low option car. It has a very stock interior. The only two options on the car was the SS package and an AM radio. So it has a bench seat and kind of a rare saddle interior for the red, cranberry red, which you don't see very many of. No console, very plain Jane, but kind of unusual for an SS car.
The owner of this car, earlier you were talking to, well, I helped till 3 this morning with the mechanic to assist, to put the emblems on. So if you miss the show, men, it isn't just for men. Car shows, women are involved.
Eddie Cedillo here with the Estilo Car Club president. What we have here is Good vs. Evil, my car, 1962 Chevy Impala. Owned by my boys, Car Club, Estilo, like I said. It's got candy, paint job, magenta, basically a lot of color done to it, pinstriping, silver leaf, airbrush on here. As you can see, we have Good, Evil on the floor, plaque made right here. The pinstripe and everything made from Big Cat out in Odessa. If you can't afford this paint job right here, maybe you would like to try this little Volkswagen over here. Belongs to my daughter so much, it's got the same thing as the car, same paint color, customized interior, chrome steering wheel, pinstriping, silver leafing, pretty much everything done to it. If you can't do that, we have bikes. So much in the car club, we have plenty of bikes. Some gold with chrome, upholstered, you know, everything that works to it. From here, we have this 1968 Chevy convertible. Pretty nice right here. Motor done real nice. Trunk, as you can see, please look, but don't touch. Pretty expensive here. Moving on over here to the high roller bike belonging to my friend Diego, Big D. All the pinstriping out, I mean murals, chrome, gold, as well as the dice. Your board that you have here, so much of the truck right here belongs to George Quintero. Paint, he painted himself, silver leaf, everything else done just the same as those cars over there. If you like it, give me a call. Eddie Cedillo up in Roswell, New Mexico.
Hey, we're out here at Carlsbad at the Beach Band Show with KZ93. I'm Gene, this is Steve. And Steve, do you like the Camaros, the Mustangs? What's your favorite cars out
I
here?
gotta tell you though, this Mustang Saline right here is my favorite. The dark blue, like a kind of an indigo color there.
Yeah, and of course we got a big kick out of the Toyota with the wheel up on the log. I think that's Mater from the Cars movie myself. That's what I think it is. And the lowriders are pretty impressive, but you know how they use the mirrors underneath?
Yes.
So you can see underneath the cars and all the hydraulics and the batteries and everything. That's pretty impressive stuff right there. What else do you like?
I like everything that's going on today. I mean, this is just, I mean, there's hundreds of people out here, and of course, just with the car show, there's 200 vehicles out here for this event alone. So
that's right. Now they've got new Camaros, they've got old Camaros, they've got Lincolns. I even saw a couple of Dodge old Mopar classics. The one thing that hasn't happened, and we're a little concerned about that, our buddy Jerry, who's running the chili cook-off, he didn't bring us any chili. So I haven't had any of the chili. Have you had any of the chili yet? So
I haven't had any.
Before we leave, we're going to have some chili, and I'm going to send the bill to Jerry. So Gene Dow, Steve Sparks, KZ93 out here at the Carlsbad Beach Band Show.